Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. We are back at it. We are trading options. We are looking at the account and we are checking out the position that expired worthless. Let's take a look at the account first. Right now, we are down 1% for the day. For the week, we are up 0.5%. For the month, we're up 13.5% or $630. 3 months, $485 or 10%. And year to date, 35.62% in the green or up $1,391. Pretty sweet month for us as of right now. We passed over $1,000 of options income for the year. And as you know, we started trading this back in the end of February. You can see when some of this money was moved into this account. And so far, so good. So what do we focus on this account? What are we doing? Well, we sell cash secure puts each and every single week. Our goal is to make between 2 and 4% each and every single month, selling cash secure puts or covered calls. You can see the dips in the accounts were the times where we were assigned covered calls and the account moved with the asset. Eventually, the asset came back. We sold and we got back into cash. And that's where we're at right now. We are in full cash, right? Our buying power right now is $198. And we have some options on the table. I sold Riot this morning. I got a credit of $44 for the 13 put on Riot. And the reason why is because, as you can see, Riot is down 13% today. So big sell-off. Bitcoin fell hard. It fell from 44,000 roughly down to 40,000. And I think maybe there may be some short-term weakness. And so I wanted to sell into that. Obviously, the stock continued to rip down. And so my options are worth a little bit more now. You can see it down $52, which means if I were to have sold those same options right now, the risk parameters are different and I would have got paid more premium. But for me, as long as Riot stays above 13 by Friday, I am good to go. And these options will expire worthless and we'll collect the 44 premium. I may end up rolling down and out if it continues to drop, or I may end up taking the shares and try to aggressively will them. We will see. It really depends on the charts. It depends on the news, and it depends on if there's further weakness ahead. So that's the option we're in for this week, right? Sold that this morning. And the other one was TSLL. This expired worthless for us on Friday, and I ended up selling the rest of the shares. You can see there, I sold at the market the last 10 shares for $137.10 to put us fully back to cash. And our move from last week was this right here. We got paid $44 credit, and it expired worthless. And we are completely out of the back into cash. So we are out on TSLL. We have no shares, and we are 100% into cash. And we're just selling the cash secure puts. So that's where we're at for right now. A couple things that I wanted to look at and take a look at as far as the charts go, right? So we have a couple of things that are going to be tied to this. We have Bitcoin that is pulled down from 44,000 all the way to 40,000 this morning. It has been on an absolute ripper. If we look at Bitcoin on the daily chart, you can see that it just went parabolic, right? And so it's good for it to pull down. It's good for it to correct a little bit. It has been just absolutely ripping. So that's where we're at for Bitcoin. And if we look at the weekly chart, you can see week over week over week. I think we had like 8 green weeks in a row, right? That's where I highlighted that 8th green week. And so we just kept going up and up and up. So a little bit of pullback is healthy for the stock. If we look at Riot, we kind of see the same thing. This is the 15-minute chart on the bottom here. We are struggling to hold this Fibonacci level at the 1365. If we break below it, we're probably going to start testing some of the other SMAs. You can see we have some SMA support here at 1334 and then down at 1186. If we go to the daily, let me pull that up here. We have some support down at the 1192. We filled some gaps, you can see on the daily. And this is a big pullback, but at the end of the day, it's good for it, right? Stocks go up, they go down. And I have been out of the game on Riot and Mara for a couple of weeks now. I finally have let all my shares go. And I'm looking to get back in. So this may be a potential opportunity. So those are a couple of things I'm looking at when I'm selling cash secured puts. I like to look at charts. I like to sell on red days. When I'm selling covered calls, I like to sell on green days. And Friday is usually the day I like to do the most of the green days. But we had our options expire worthless. And then we got the cash back to the account this morning and we sold some more cash secure puts. So that's where we're at. That is the account as of right now, up 35%. And just wanted to jump into a little bit of the charts to see what I was looking at this morning when I had over $5,000 worth of cash, what I was looking at selling on. So that's where we're sitting as of right now. Another stock that I've been selling on and I'll continue to sell on is TSLL. You can see it has been really range around between that $15 and $13 mark on the daily. And so we may get back into TSLL. It really just depends. I want to see if we get a breakup or a breakdown. So I'm just going to continue watching that very closely, and then we might get back into selling on TSLL. As Tesla is one of my favorite companies in the stock market, but today I wanted to put my money where I saw the biggest weakness in the market. So that's the update for today. Don't forget to drop a like, and thank you everybody for coming in and supporting the small YouTubers. We are keeping it alive on this small options account, and we are going to continue growing that balance each and every single week. But thanks everybody. Happy investing. We'll catch you next time.